I frick your hairline, okay? Frick your hairline. Reroll me. Oh, man. Stream, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It's actually so funny. That is so funny. And it's this way? Are you kidding me, dude? What in the hell is going on? Now, I suppose we can probably get this squared away now. So, welcome. Come. What the frick is your problem? Why would you do that? I hate helping hands, man. I hate them so much. SMH, my head. Okay. Okay. Honestly, we're chilling. This one feels cursed. I'm gonna be honest. It's not cursed. It's not cursed. You put the rice in your mouth. It's so, like, small and tiny, you just swallow it whole. Well, the stomach will take care of it. Right? I don't need to consciously think about chewing rice. I stopped at the question marks. There's nothing to question mark here. There's no question marking to do here. How would you chew rice anyway? Thank you. It's so small. Streamer Vors rice? This makes so much sense. What are you guys talking about? I'm gonna buy the card too. You know what? Jesus, take the wheel. Let's go. Why not, right? And then? Oh, no. Hit your button. It's Lab 09A. Yo, back right. Not swaggy enough. Back left. Okay. What's the best chips? Not salt and vinegar. Boring answer. Pickle? Is pickle an acceptable answer? Oh my god. Unmute your stream in the Twitch mod view? Yeah, I'm sure that would go, like, really well, right? I'm sure that would go really well. Let's do it. It would go really well, right? It would go, like, 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 really well, right? Okay. Zone. I hate he grabbed. Did you see this man? Stop playing Spelunky like Papey. Ouch. Comedic timing is an asshole, man. Comedic timing is such an asshole. Alright. Baby timed out, Papa. Speed and accuracy is the name of the game.
Alright, let's go again.
Alright.
Ready, set, execute.
I got killed by the thing. I will not sacrifice one try, though. I am Pog that Orbeez here. If I lose, this is a strong if, then I will do one with him. Let's do it. I don't have paste. I don't have paste, everybody. Remember that part where I literally said I don't have paste, but I continued. There's a problem. That went fine. I think I gained HP during that, which is the kind of fricked up part. Do they actually do anything else? Oh, I still love you? Dude, I'm gonna break these radishes. Why are you doing this? Why? 15 beats? I should not have done this, he says as he continues to destroy them. Kill all giant beats, monster. Ah, dude. I'm the worst. I'm worried about Vor. Oh, baby. No! Okay, we were alive. I don't know how. Closing time. Linda's gotta go. She got the axe and now she's fired. I know who she is. She's a useless worker. Okay. Honestly, man, this was a huge, huge day. We're freaking booming. We're freaking booming. It's that kind of blows. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Good night. I'll have you know, my dad works for Epic Games and he can ban your Fortnite account. I do not need to pop Holy Card right now. You guys get very obsessed with popping Holy Card. You get very obsessed with popping Holy Card, but here's the issue. What if the next floor has the D1, right? All of a sudden, we win. So I will not pop Holy Card. The thing is, that run sucks anyway, Chad. That one did too. That one did too. It was a terrible run. Couldn't you tell just from the get-go that that one was not going to end well? I hate every single one of you. Every last one of you. There's not a good person in the chat. Oh my god. Matt. Oh, Ted Mendez. I remember him. Bang. Come.
What the frick is your problem?
So our strength might actually end up being completely unscathed. It's me! Calm before the storm, alright? Oh, what the? It's what's up grab with you. I'm so dumb, it affects me. Hello. Good afternoon, good evening. Good night to Europe, I suppose. How y'all doing? Doing well? Doing well? I'm early today. To my employer, if you're watching this, I took a half day of work today. I was working a weekend a couple weeks ago. And I never took any comp time, so I figured, you know what, let's take a little time off today. Just means that I can start the stream a little bit earlier, and it just seems like that's an intelligent thing to do. So we're starting a little earlier, much earlier than what it normally is for this stream. I'm gonna probably stream for like 3-ish hours is my plan. We'll see. It might be more, it might be less, to be honest with you. I don't like feel 100% today. My stomach's all messed up today. So who knows how long I'll be here. But we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna do some fun stuff today. We're gonna start with some Spelunky. Just seems like a safe, normal, regular thing to do. Then we're going to spend a little bit of time on the official Alexa creative Minecraft server. Some of you, if you've been around for a long time and y'all got them crazy streaks, you'll remember the creative server from, I'm talking legitimately like 3 or 4 years ago, which is kind of crazy that it's been that long. But we had a creative server that we used to stream on from time to time, and the reality is that some of us just played on it and just built and made a beautiful world a couple of years ago. The server is now updated to the latest version of Minecraft. It's going to be open to the public. Anybody in my Discord can come and play, and it should be fun. It should be very fun. We'll do a little tour of the server. There's a lot of cool stuff. But I recommend if you want to gain access to that server, I would recommend you should join the Discord. !Discord gives you your best path into making onto that server if you're interested. So that's the plan for today. Any chance of Balatro today? Nope. Like a 0% chance is the sad, honest truth. I'm gonna tell you, you're never probably ever gonna see Balatro on stream ever again. It's bad enough that the comments are miserable on YouTube videos. I don't want to deal with it live, so I'm probably just not gonna stream it. We're also probably nearing the end of my series too, because the views have dipped because people no longer care about it. So I'm probably just not gonna upload it much anymore either. I still have one episode going up. I think it's going up tomorrow. I'll see. I've actually got like 4 or 5 videos I haven't uploaded yet that are just sitting ready to upload. So should be good. Should be good. I'm sorry, crappy people have dampened your Balatro experience. No, I mean it's. I don't really care a lot of the time. Is my honest opinion. It is what it is, right? Like people suck in any game that gets popular, but it hasn't dampened my Balatro experience. It's just I'm a content creator. I don't stay in one game for very long anyway, and I've made like 20 episodes of Balatro, man. It's not like we didn't do our fair share. I've seen most of what the game has to offer, to be honest. So it's about time, right? It's about time. I've got some other stuff. You know, are there roguelikes that I'm looking forward to playing? Yeah, there are. There's enough good games to find out there. The big one that I'm definitely excited about is Slice and Dice's 3.0 release comes next week. So I mean, we'll be playing that. I don't know how much content we'll make on it because it typically doesn't do well on my channel. But I will play it at least a couple episodes. But there's some other games that I have coming that you're gonna see. Couple that you'll see as soon as tomorrow that I think could be a couple episode series. I'm not promising anything. It's gonna depend on how they perform. But I think that there's some decent ones. What about Isaac? You stuck with for 3 years? I mean, I played Isaac for like 6 years, man. But let's just say that for one, I was playing other stuff besides Isaac during that time frame. Like I played a lot of games. Isaac was never more than like 15% of my channel in any given year. So I've always been a variety creator. It's just Isaac ended up being a pretty long running one. And it's mainly just, one, it gave me a ton of views, so it was easy to keep recording. And two, Isaac is just easy to record, man. Like I still crave a game like Isaac where I can record 10 videos of it in one sitting, not really get tired of it, and my brain kind of just turns off while I do it. It's really nice, to be honest with you. Am I gonna play more Balatro when it updates more? I mean, is it even updating more? I was under the impression that this was kind of it, but it's definitely not the last time I'm ever gonna play Balatro. Like, there's it's still a great game. Like, it's not like he's got 4 big updates planned. That's exciting, at least. I'll definitely check out more updates as they come. And I'm gonna tell you, I probably still have another episode or 2 in the tank. I think modded Balatro could go hard too. I know that a mod engine has already been made for it. So I'm interested to see what they do with that. But I'm not a Balatro channel, right? I'm just a normal guy. Normal guy doing normal content on all kinds of games. I've got a damn chess game coming tomorrow to you guys. Maybe not tomorrow. Might be Thursday. Dumb question. What time is it there? It's 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had daylight savings this week, so that screwed up everything for a lot of people. But yeah, we're gonna play some Spelunky. I'm good with that. I gotta find my controller, which is currently on the ground. But we'll get this shebang started. Oh, dude, I don't know why my stomach does not like me today. I do not know what I did. But it might end up being a slightly shorter stream, depending. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm okay. I did a little recording this afternoon since I wasn't working, and let's just say that the next iteration of the Every Time I Get Hit the Roguelike Changes series should, if all goes well, should come this weekend. I'm not gonna promise that quite yet, but it should. And then I've got some other experimental content. Hello. I've got some other experimental content coming soon that I'm cooking up in the tank. We'll see whether or not it does well. I hope it does, but I'll see. It's a little bit sad because I love falling asleep to the Balatro videos, but your reasons are very relatable. I got news for you, brother. There's a good, like, 5,000 videos on my channel you can fall asleep to. There's a lot of games that have the same chill vibes as Balatro that you would happily enjoy. Honestly, if you're looking for just, like, podcasty stuff, I'd recommend Spelunky 2 playlist is a really good one. But honestly, any of the Isaac Eden streaks is probably good content as well. I usually fall asleep to these streams. Even better, to be honest. Getting Hit Changes the Roguelike is the one that put me on your channel. Yeah, I mean, those videos are highly successful, and I've been basically just not making them. Partially because they're a lot of work. But I've got this one planned, and the recording is done. I just have to edit it, which it's actually not that bad to edit it. It's not even that hard to record it. It's surprisingly a very easy video to make. It's just a mentally taxing one to make because I basically have to act during it, and I'm not an actor, so it's one of those things that's just like a little difficult for me to do. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe. Hey, we're gonna start recording and then we can keep on chatting, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Hey, we're playing more Spelunky 2 live daily challenge. Let's do it. It's March 12th, 2024. This is for when the backlog goes crazy. I'm approaching the point. If you're not subscribed to my second channel, Olextra, I had some time this weekend. I went in, I scheduled the rest of the Wholesome Boys Build a Brewery series. So like the next 2 weeks, you have a guaranteed upload on Olextra for that series. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time, hopefully tonight, but I might not get to it tonight. I'm gonna get more of the Fortnite series uploaded as well into there. And then after that, I'm gonna start uploading the damn Spelunky VODs, man. And I gotta figure out how I want to do it. I almost want to... I think it would be cool. I kind of want to commission members of my sub chat to make thumbnails for it. Just like each person will do a little art competition. Each person gets... Oh my god, man. What the frick? I'm gonna die? This was a hell of a drop. But like each person gets like 10 videos of thumbnail. I think it could be really fun. I just gotta figure out how to properly compensate y'all. But we have so many Spelunky VODs, man. Like it's over 100 of them at this point. So we could definitely do something fun there. I'd love to make a thumbnail. It'd be a neat idea. I think it'd be cool. And like I don't really care if the thumbnails are good, right? Because the Olextra content, it's kind of just cherry, right? I don't really care about optimizing views on that stuff. So they can be as memey as you guys want. They can kind of be whatever. Could be fun. Could be fun. I'm theory crafting how I want to do it in my brain. But we'll figure out something. It'll be good. It'll be good. My acting voice is really funny. It's pretty bad. I think that this is probably the most tired every time I get hit the roguelike changes out there. We also had a game where we didn't get hit for like 20 minutes in this episode. I'll let you speculate on what that game is. So it's an interesting episode. I think people will enjoy it. I already know how to clickbait it, so I think it's gonna do well. This shop is lit. Holy, okay. We need to make sure that we are ready to gun it. Okay, you put that over there. Send it. Okay. We go. Where's the key, man? Where's the... Okay. I gotta find where the damn hole is for that. It's out in the boondock somewhere. This could be problematic. It's not up there, so that means it's in the bottom left. It's a horrid spot for it. You down. You've got to be all the way down. What a terrible, terrible situation. What's the name of the font you use on your thumbnails? Right now I've been using Lemon Days is the name of the font. But I mean, people can use whatever, right? Using your viewers to do your work. I mean, that's part of it, but it's also like people like that. Like it's a fun competition idea. The thing is that I'm highly debating just not putting thumbnails on them. Which I know they're gonna perform like even worse, but I just don't really care. Or I'll just do like one generic thumbnail and then just add, you know, a number to it, kind of thing. I don't know. I'm genuinely still trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing with it. Because I think I can do a multitude of things. And I don't know which I like yet. Okay, you're going. You go that way, I grab you. You of all people know that numbers make the video perform terribly. Yeah, I mean, making your viewers make thumbnails for it's also gonna make it perform terribly. But the thing is that the whole point of Alextra is I don't want Alextra to ever add extra work to my day. And having to make a custom thumbnail for every Spelunky VOD is going to add a lot of work to my day. Like, it's just going... The reality is it's just going to make me not upload on Alextra. So I have to find a solution to make it easy on me so that I can upload the content, right? Really, I love numbered videos. It's very, very well known that numbered videos, like, they do not do well on YouTube. Most people are not a fan because they feel like if they miss an episode, then they just miss everything, and then it's really hard to go back and rewatch. Which, like, I don't really get. If you're that invested in the series, just go back and watch the previous episode you missed, right? But viewers know better what clicks better. No, they don't. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm gonna tell you right now that I 100% know what will perform better on my channel in terms of title, thumbnail, and content inside the video than any of my viewers do. There's a bit of this that just boils down to, like, understanding YouTube and how YouTube works. And most people that are, let's see, let's go this way. Most people that are commenting on my YouTube channel don't know how YouTube works. They're just here watching the content, which is all I need you to do. Like, I don't need you to be an expert at YouTube. That's my job to figure that out. When I come across a numbered series, I usually go back and start from the start, but maybe I'm weird. I mean, you're not weird. That's what every YouTuber ever wishes that people would do. The reality is that people just don't watch the series instead. Like, that's just how it goes. It's why roguelikes perform so well on YouTube, is because most of the time, you can kind of skip an episode and you don't miss much, right? You may miss a little context, you may miss an unlock, but a run is a run is a run a lot of the time in roguelike games. And it's part of why I like recording them, honestly, because it does makes it easy to make content in a roguelike fashion. We're gonna try something weird here. Really? Why are you mad, brother? Oh, you know what? I know why he's mad. Hey, Gothic Lord. Thank you so much for the raid. Brother, welcome, 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 raiders. Good to see y'all. There we go. Come on, pop out to the right. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Kill him. Thank you for the raid, Gothic. Good to see you. Okay, I got my extra health. I'm good with that. It's a little wonky, but I got it. We good. Is the goal of Alextra to grow the channel or being a home base for VODs? It's for being a home base for VODs, but also also for multiplayer content. So a lot of this, it comes down to that long form VODs and stream content do not perform well on YouTube. To the point where they actually can harm you instead of helping you. When you have videos that are performing poorly, that impacts your other videos on the channel. So before, I would just upload all my VODs, you know, I'd upload Spelunky 2, I'd upload the Fortnite series, right? I'd upload all of those series that are they're more like mental health series for me, right? They're series that don't perform well, but I like doing them. There's other stuff that goes into that too, other series, but the benefit of Alextra is now that I can still make that content that I was making before, right? It really doesn't add much to my day. It's stream VODs, it's recording with Orbital and the Wholesome Verse and stuff like that. And I can post that content in a place where diehard fans of the channel can go and they can see that content, but it's not impacting my core channel. And it's like, it's not like I have proof that those videos are hurting my channel, but I kind of have proof that those videos hurt the channel, because if I look at kind of stretches where I'm not uploading stream VODs and like the Fortnite series and things like that, my views on all my other videos are significantly better, and it's because YouTube starts to kind of sort you in an algorithm, and that algorithm is YouTube expects me to make roguelike content because that's what's doing well. So when I don't make roguelike content, they go, oh, he's lost it. Kill him, beat him to death with a hammer. Like it's bad at that point. So you have to try to convince YouTube of the content that you want it to promote you for. You know, it's really nice to say, oh, I just watch everything you post. I mean, that's the dream, right? Is for me to be able to upload anything and you guys watch it. But the reality is that, like, that's just not how it goes, right? In most cases, they're just watching roguelikes and what they want to watch. So as a creator, I have to work around that, right? That's all it boils down to. Even the pre-recorded collab vids with Orbi and Rito, it's gonna depend. So like playing roguelikes co-op, gonna go on the main channel, right? There's still gonna be, so like Infinite Craft, right? That I did with Rito. 100% still went to the main channel instead of going to Alextra, because it's content that I think still fits the vibe of what I want Alexa to be. The Fortnite series just doesn't really fit that vibe, right? It's me and Orbital goofing around and having fun. You know, if I ever did, you know, a Wholesome Verse Minecraft series again, that would go on Alextra, because a modded Minecraft survival is not performing well on my main channel. It's things like that. The best advice I can give to you is just subscribe to both channels, and that way you don't miss any content. That's it. We watch your tutorial on how to make a good title and thumbnail. We will be experts at it. I mean, you might be. I won't say yes or no. I guess we just go. I really wanted, it's most likely a back layer somewhere that has Monty. But just bombing random areas, hoping to find a back zone seems like hell. You know what? It's right there. That brick right there. Oh wait, I probably pushed that down, huh? Let's blow this up anyway, just to see. Yeah, okay, fair. Let's also put a bomb. I want to put a bomb right here. That stone block right there. Boy, it could have been, man. It could have been. I'm gonna place 2 more bombs. Rip bow. The bow's gonna be fine. It's all the way on the bottom. There's nothing near it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I leave. Those rascally boys are still building that brewery. Damn straight they are, brother. Damn straight they are. It's crazy. As I was posting some of the, because I was scheduling all of the brewery VODs, that's gonna be an issue. I was posting all of the brewery VODs, scheduling them, and I was just watching a couple of the episodes that I remember. And dude, this series is still, it's top tier. There's so many funny moments in that series. It's really good. Are there any Alexa looks at games that you wish could be a series but you know wouldn't perform well? I'm gonna tell you the one that I was slightly disappointed that they didn't perform well. I'm gonna be honest with you, I hardcore banked on Dream Quest, Poker Quest, and Dominion all doing well. And none of them really did well is the reality. Like I thought that I had hits with those. But sometimes you're just wrong. That's tough. I'm gonna die probably. Maybe not. Dang, I like Poker Quest. Yeah, the game's like really good, and it's not good when you post. So we basically see a stat on the YouTube side that's a number out of 10, and it's basically compared to your other videos that you've posted recently. It's where does it rank in terms of views, and you typically like an average video for me is going to be, it's gonna be in that like 5 to 6 range, because you're not gonna get like a super pop-off video all the time, right? But beautiful. Poker Quest, the very first one, was like an 8 out of 10, and then the next 2 episodes were they were both 10 out of 10s. So it just didn't perform well. I wish I understood why, because I genuinely, like, I thought it was gonna do well. It had all the makings for a game that would do well on my channel. A lot of content, strategic roguelike. And it's probably, it is very, you're very likely correct. It's the graphics of the game ended up being the issue. People judge games by their cover for sure. And that's fine. People are allowed to do it. They can judge games by its cover, but it's just a little bit of a shame, in my opinion, because it could have been, that could have been a really special series, and I'm gonna tell you, it's most likely done now. Pull request isn't very interesting to look at. Sure, but I've played a lot of games that are not interesting to look at. Like Terror Cards, those videos got 100,000 views a piece. It's literally green grass is the majority of what's on the screen for it. Like, it's the games that pop off for me, I'll never quite understand. And it is really difficult to find. There's such a delicate balance between finding a game that nobody else is playing, so that you aren't competing with views, but also that people find interesting, right? You know, Balatro is great and all, but I'm competing with another, 700 content creators right now on Balatro content. So you split views when you're doing that. What sort of number is really good for your channel? I mean, those numbers change all the time, which is what makes it really hard for me to give you an answer to that. The number that I tend to look at as like I'm happy this video did well is if I get like 15,000 views on a video, that's a good indication that I could probably make it work as a series. It's close. 20 to 30 is my like, yes sir, we're in the clear. If something goes over 100, like I should be making more content on it now. The issue is that lately, those games that go over 100 are games that I like can't make more content of. You know, like Mimic Logic hit 100K, I think yesterday. There's not more content to make in that game. Like, I have to look really closely at stuff like that, because if I make another episode that's basically the same as the previous episode, it's not advancing anything for me. It might get a couple views, but I kind of consider those like empty views, right? Where they're not really advancing much for me. It's just I don't know how to explain it. It's difficult to explain. There's a lot of like weird YouTube theory stuff that I deal with on a daily basis, trying to figure out. People tend to get attached to YouTubers more easily now than 10 years ago. Splitting views is a problem. I'm gonna tell you, splitting views was a problem back then too. The biggest thing is just that there's a lot more creators today than there were back in the day. Like, genuinely, it's crazy how many streamers are out there. Like, the amount of times per day that people will put a comment on one of my videos that's like, you should collab with this guy, and I literally have no clue who they are, and then I look them up and they have like 4 million subscribers. There are so many content creators out there these days. It's crazy, and new ones pop up. It's like they pop up overnight, man. Because all it takes is people getting one game to pop off on their channel. They gain, 50,000 views on a couple of videos, and then all of a sudden they're growing a channel, which is awesome. Like, that's amazing that YouTube can do that, right? It only takes one video, one series, to get your name known on the platform. But it makes it where there's a lot of competition in this space, and you have to make decisions on what you're playing, sometimes based on what other people are playing. Like, I absolutely make decisions on what series I do based around what the Wholesomeverse is playing. And it's not, I play what they're playing, it's that I don't play what they're playing. Would you consider putting more Poker Quest on Alextra? See, it's a really good question, so I appreciate you asking it. There reaches a point where, the point of Alextra is not to add more work to my day, ever. The point of Alextra is for me to put up content that I would already be making, right? I can't bring a turkey in here. So the thing with a Poker Quest is, like, it's a single player game that the only benefit that I'm gaining from it would be that I want to play it. And typically that's not a good enough reason for me to go out of my way to record more of something. Things like the Fortnite series, it's the added benefit of I get to hang out with one of my good friends for an hour and a half, right? Orbital and I do the Fortnite series not to play Fortnite and not for content. It's for the two of us to just hang out and have a good time, right? Stream VODs, the higher chances, would I play Poker Quest on stream, and then would that stream VOD end up hitting Alextra at some point? And the answer to that is almost certainly, right? Like, guaranteed. That's where you would see that other content. Why do I start live streams so late? Cause this isn't my job, brother. I can't stream whenever I want, because most days at this time right now, I'm still in a meeting. YouTube's not my job. Goodbye. It was easy when I had Balatro closed access. Now it's so much noise. Yeah. I feel for people like you, Gothic, since like you're in that position that I just talked about, right? Like you're in that game blows up for you, and now you're in like that weird spot where it's how do I build a channel that people that enjoy this one game, right? How do I build a channel that keeps those people here and makes them watch my content for me instead of watching my content for the game? And it's like the hardest thing to tackle as a content creator. And it's something that like I still fight with daily on YouTube, is how do you make people watch you for you and not watch you for the games you play? You know, any of you that are watching this series right now, I've got you, right? I've got you in the palm of my hand, right? You are watching me. There's no way that you're watching Spelunky 2 in 2024 unless you just enjoy me as a creator, right? Which is the beauty of streams, because then we can have, you know, candid conversations like this, and it's nice and easy. Goodbye. Ooh. I do like the Kali altar. How am I gonna do this? This is kind of wonky. I think I need to do this. Brewery series predates Alexa's relationship with Orbital's mom. I kept expecting Op to say, "What'd you do last week?" and Alanky to respond, "Your mom." It's true. It does predate. So a lot of people don't realize that series was the first time, like the first episode of that series was the first time I ever talked to Orbital. We had zero chemistry with each other before that series started. Which is crazy, because we very quickly got a lot of chemistry. And that's what made it fun, was you get to, for lack of a better words, watch our relationship grow during that series. You got along so damn well. That's the other crazy part, is me and Rito barely had, like, we recorded 3 episodes of Super Animal Royale together before that series starts. It was Raps and I that had the chemistry, because we were doing Slay the Spire Draft Champs during that time. Which, that series still bangs too. I would highly recommend anybody that wants just podcasting nonsense, go watch that series. That series is still so good. Any of you that are craving Slay the Spire content on my channel, you gotta go rewatch the Draft Champ series. That's the banger one. I don't enjoy you as a creator, but you are one of very few people I enjoy as a people. That's good. I mean, I'll take it. Honestly, I'll take it. Mate, how isn't half your screen blocked by the mic? I've yet to find a position that works for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of have my mic. It just kind of exists, to be honest. I don't do anything too fancy with my mic, hence why it just kind of blocks my face. I care more about the audio quality because I only stream with my face cam. I don't make content with it, YouTube content with it, so it's easy for me to. That's a problem. I feel in danger. Get over here. I mean, this should work. Beautiful. Whoa, a little scary. Okay. This is what happens when we don't do, oh, dude, that guy is freaking out in there. What the frick? He's having a rough time. Okay, I do have the Kapala already, which is kind of lit. Do a little one of these, little one of these, little one of these. I mean, you guys will do this. When will be stream with your wife cooking stuff? There's so much to unpack from that. One, I'm not married. Two, I probably won't be doing a cooking stream anytime soon, just because they're a lot of work, is the truth. We did the baking stream. That was like a year and a half ago now, which is crazy. That feels like yesterday. I would love in a future house to do some kind of better setup to do like a cooking stream. I think that'd be fun. He just makes fun of people who are married. Toxic. So true, honestly. I hate married people. Can we just get digital pandemic legacy so I'd be like, you saw me tweet about this, let's collab. Okay, thanks, bye. Dude, that would be lit, honestly. I would love to do that. That's the kind of stuff so sneakily, people always ask me, they're like, Tyler, how do you do it? And I say, shut up, I'm Tiger Woods. People sometimes ask me that they're like, what content do you wish you could make? The answer is, I wish that I could make board game content and have it be good. That's the issue, is like I can load up tabletop sim and I can play a board game with people, but I don't think that the content is really all that good. And I don't know how to make it good. So I gotta figure that out and be something that we try to do on the channel sometime in the future, because I think that there's an interesting overlap. Roguelike fans and board game fans, there's becoming a weird overlap where that actually like works. And most roguelike fans really like board games. I think it's because board games by nature play a little bit like a roguelike, right? Because it's pseudo run based a lot of the time, with a win condition. Sometimes a lose condition, right? If you're talking a cooperative game like a Pandemic. What board games would you like to play in your channel? I think it would be really cool to play Pandemic on my channel. I really would. I think people would, if they understood it, they would pog hard over it. That's just the issue, is getting them to understand it, to be honest, because it's just a complex game is the issue. Wholesome Boys Monopoly stream. That's one board game you won't be finding on my channel. If you play board games with Orbital, it'll be just as good as what Fortnite is good. I don't know, to be honest. We've talked about doing it, I'll tell you. There's also been like an infinite number of discussions about, Jesus, there's like a jet outside my window. There's been an infinite number of discussions about a wholesome verse board game night as well, where we just do board game related content and stream it, and it never happens for a reason, right? It's surprisingly difficult content to make, and it's time consuming content, and it's content that also just does not get a lot of views. So it's tough. Like I said, that's why it's a wish for me. I wish that I could dip into the board game space, but a lot of people still don't realize what board games are. You know, as evident by Wholesome vs. Monopoly night, right? Like, Monopoly's just, it's not even in the realm of board games that anybody in the Wholesome verse wants to play. There's so much space for good, meaty, fun board games, right? Someday we'll get there. Every time you get hit, the board game changes. Done, instant banger. You laugh, dude? I think that video could do well. Obviously you have to do it in some other way. You know, you have to pick like games that have dice, and then every time I roll a 1, the board game changes. Any board game content creators, you can steal that. I'm fine with it. I think that'd be a crazy, crazy fun thing. Start with a shorter game like Sushi Go Party. Dude, I would love to play Sushi Go for a video. The problem is that there's single player board games, yes, but there's not many. there's not many that people would be interested in watching. I mean, we're still gonna do a roll and write. Oh my god, they gave me the psycho skip. We're still gonna do a roll and write board game session on stream sometime. That was part of our charity goals. I just gotta plan it. I've been lazy. Because it's gonna require me, like, getting materials out to people and stuff like that. Because it requires a little bit of setup in order for you guys to play along. You know, I have to get files for you and things like that. But when we do it, like, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Digital Gloomhaven is really good. Just very slow, yeah. I haven't played Gloomhaven in real life either. We own it, believe it or not, but I haven't even opened the box. It was on sale the one time, so we picked it up as a just in case. Never played it. How did Decked Out 2 do on your channel? The first episode did surprisingly well. I mean, it did like 15,000 views, I think, which was way more than I ever expected it to do. And then every subsequent video did horrible. So I wish it did better, because I had a lot of fun with it. I still think that it's only a matter of time before games inspired by Decked Out come out. Because I think that it's too brilliant of an idea for game devs to not do something with. But I suppose we'll see, right? Not a board game, but my card game of choice is Star Realms. I've never played it, but I have seen it before, and it looks fantastic. I would like to. Suggestions for two-player board games. My girlfriend and I are looking for new ones. Anna and I's favorite... So, Anna and I like playing co-op games. So, we've been playing a game called Race to the Raft recently. I actually kickstarted it. I backed it on Kickstarter. Because it was from a developer that I liked, and the game looked really good, and it's a co-op game. We've been playing that. Apparently that's hitting retail sometime. It might have already hit retail, but it's really good. I'd recommend that. In terms of a competitive game, if you guys like competitive games, Anna and I play a good chunk of Azul, which is very good. I mean, it's just a classic. We also, I mean, dude, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right. I'm probably going to try to bring the gun with us. Just making sure there's not a Cali altar that I forgot about. The other one that Anna and I play a lot is a game called The Hive. It's kind of a chess-like game, but with little bugs, and it's surprisingly deep and very good. I would highly recommend it. But The Hive is another game that it wouldn't do well for like YouTube content. Hive slaps hard. Hey Orbital. Yeah, it does slap hard. We were talking about you a little bit ago. I'm sorry. Sorry to inform you. Did I tell you to buy Hive, Orbital? I feel like I did. Is that why you know it, or did you find that one on your own? Yes, I did. Okay. It's so good, though. It's so good. It's such a good game. All right, we leave. Now we don't need to do. There's an air of oppression here. Excuse me. There's a what now? There's an air of oppression here. Okay. That's nice. I'd prefer there wasn't, if that's okay. Bro. You good? Okay, I leave. Can we acknowledge how nostalgic this stream is? Lunkers and a little Minecraft crit. Oh, dude, he immediately killed himself. What the frick? I'd say this is a nostalgic stream, but that means that I wouldn't have, you know, streamed Spelunky on Sunday, which I did. Okay, brother, I need you to take the sword. No, don't. Oh, no. I understand that you couldn't get the damn sword because it was in spikes, but... Pick that up, please. No. Pick up the... Beautiful. Now come with me. We're going on a journey. MF for trying to psycho skip. Damn straight I am. Would you expect anything else from me? I'm gonna tell you, I think it's the most consistent way to play this game for me at this point. I also would like for you to go now. I need you, and then I need you to go down there. It's a little messed up, okay? It's a little messed up. But I would prefer you didn't exist. Okay. Oh, I didn't even need the damn sword, man. What am I doing? It's not? You're crazy? No, it's actually the best way to do it. Ever heard of a card game / deck builder called Ascension? I haven't. Oh, goodbye, Monty. It's not often that I straight up don't know a board / card game. What is Ascension? Tell me about this game. Oh, what the hell? That's not it? Okay. Ascension is so good. What the frick? How do I not know this game? Dude, where the hell is this? Am I losing my mind? I'm gonna have to... It's on a Steam. One of the first deck builders ever. Put it up there with Dominion in terms of genre importance. Interesting. I've never heard of it. It's probably not a great sign for somebody that claims to love deck builders that I've never heard of a game like that. Released June 30th, 2011. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Who knows? You may see a video on the channel soon of this deck builder predates Slay the Spire or something like that. We do not have jump boots, which is a little bit of an issue. Or spike boots. Now I do. So I guess it's no longer an issue. Okay. Dude, this run's looking really good. All reviews very positive. We love that. We love a very positive game. Yo, Deku. Thank you so much for the 8-month resub. Best Ascension gamer incoming. It's a Ascension Tactics goated board game. I am... Y'all got me very intrigued right now. Okay. Oh! That could have been bad. Okay. This deck builder predates my viewers? Yeah, exactly. Essentially Star Realms, but victory points instead of attacking. I don't know Star Realms enough to make that connection. Have you ever played Dominion, or did you just hear of it? Not sure if it makes good content, but it's for sure a great chill game. I straight up uploaded a video on Dominion like 2 weeks ago. You can find it on the channel. It's very recent. I've played a lot of Dominion in real life, so it was a no-brainer to make content. The Steam release, they just went into a 1.0 state with the Steam release. So I figured I'd make a video of it, pray that it does well so that I have an excuse to play Dominion on my channel. When are you gonna man up and buy all 78 expansions? Dude, I'm gonna tell you, if the video had done well and people actually wanted to see more, I was planning on buying like 1 per episode. Saves me a lot of money now, that I don't have to do that. I also reached out to the Wholesomeverse and asked if anybody wanted to do a Dominion series. That's how much I wanted to do it, and nobody bit. And the video didn't perform well, so unfortunately, no Dominion. I leave. Dwarf Fortress Series 1. The thing is, I think I would enjoy Dwarf Fortress. Because it's basically just like RimWorld before RimWorld. I frickin' love RimWorld. But it's another one of those games, like it's the same as RimWorld on my channel. Nobody watches it. Because it's not... I can't clickbait the word roguelike into Dwarf Fortress, even though Dwarf Fortress is oddly like more of a roguelike than roguelikes I play. But it's not the type of roguelike that people want to watch. It's different roguelike that people want to watch. People want to watch roguelites, but the roguelites has no meta progression. This is pretty fricked in here, but that's okay. We have a good time regardless. Just slipping through, having fun, seeing where life takes me. There should be, shouldn't there be a place for me to randomly pick a little guy? Yeah, right here. Great. Great work, gamers. Alright, chat. Who thinks they got it today? Who got it? How did Bookworm Adventures do? Honestly, it was at a time where my channel wasn't doing well, so I don't know. It didn't do well because my channel wasn't doing well. Tall Bat Jade. Leo? It's all you today. Tall Bat Jade. Tall Bat Jade. Tall Bat Jade. Tall Bat Jade. For those that still want me to finish Bookworm Adventures, I have a plan, okay? I am going to do it. I just have to, dude, this has me losing the Ankh written all over it, over there. Tall Bat Jade. Real question, when are we recording again? Yeah, I realized that I messaged you on Friday to record over the weekend, and then I just blew you off all weekend. And the worst part was, I didn't realize it until, like, laying in bed last night. My brain, I'm not all here right now, Orby. That's the biggest issue. I took a half day of work today. Oh, wasn't Tall Bat Jade. I took a half day of work today. One, because I had comp time that I needed to spend. But I did it today instead of on like a Friday, which is what any normal human being would do. Solely because, like, my brain can't function right now. Like, and I think I'm just burnt out. Everybody in chat said it last time. Anna's now said it multiple times to me. Like, I'm just a little burnt out in life right now, and my brain just feels like mush 24/7 right now. And it's making it hard because I can't focus on anything. And it's making me forget things. It's just I'm messed up. my brain is all juiced up and dead. So the answer, Orby, is we're going to record this week. I'm gonna make sure that I'm frickin' there on Thursday. Can I ask what your job is? I am a senior cybersecurity engineer. If that helps you at all. It's not going to, probably. I just got promoted to a senior level position a few weeks ago. Senior? Damn, you hold good. I'm killing it. No! They got me. Come on, punch me back. Punch me back, brother.
Oh, come on, you can do it. No, not that way.
I mean, that's where I want to go, is up, but not up right now. Come on, just punch me. Yes. 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 Oh, let's go. He is pretending to have knowledge about computers and the internet. Yeah, that's definitely it, bro. I'm just pretending. You got me. I don't know much. It would have been so funny if it did it to me again, man. Okay. Easy. I'm telling you, man, I'm like weirdly consistent with that these days. It feels really good every time I get that. Ugh. Ugh. We love it. How does one get into cybersecurity as a job? Curious, because I'm thinking of going into it. I mean, so I will tell you, I went to school for it. I know that that's not the answer you wanted to hear, but I went to school for it. The answer is, if you're anywhere in technology, just go into security. People think that cybersecurity requires like a lot of technical skill. Yes, if you're becoming a cybersecurity engineer, which is what I am, then it requires technical skill. But most security positions don't require it. So you can very easily, I hate you. You're the worst. We love it. Sorry, give me a second to breathe. No. No. Real bad. Okay, real bad. Real bad. Freaking horrible, honestly. Tyler calling his colleagues stupid? No, everybody I work with is extremely intelligent. It's just that security has reached a point where you don't need to have technical skill to have a successful career in security. It's a good thing, okay? Like, this is not a bad thing at all. It's a very, very good thing. This is, speaking of bad things, this is not good. Because I'm not gonna have enough bombs for the Cosmic Ocean. I need to find something to dupe on this floor. And I have no clue what that something is going to be. So let's see what happens. Rip the Yonk, but I mean, bro, if that's even that being just a bomb box is good enough, or a bomb bag is good enough. Please just be a bomb bag. I'm not asking for a lot here. That's tough. Let's just see if there's anything else. I mean, we could dupe for health instead, which is potentially more valuable. Or you dupe like 1, 2, and then we sack Monty, dupe for health. A lot of decisions. Is it okay to write my password on a post-it note and put it under my keyboard? Just put your password in a password manager, brother. just be intelligent. What am I doing, man? I left the damn bow all the way on the bottom. What password manager do I use? I'm cheap, so I use a free one. It's called Bitwarden. It's completely fine. There's nothing special about it, and it's actively, like, probably not good enough for most standard people, but for me, it's fine. Any reason not to use Google? There's some weird caching with Google is my only issue. I just don't really like Google's password manager, but it's fine, right? My biggest issue with Google is that it, are you freaking kidding me? My biggest issue with Google is that I can't access them on my phone, because I don't have a Google phone. I use Bitwarden too, it's really nice. Yeah, it's completely fine. Some people will complain about it. You know, LastPass is good, but it's expensive. There's another one that's decent. Is it okay to use Gwordy1 as my password for everything and tattoo my bank card details onto my forehead? I think that's fine, honestly. What's my top security tip? Top security tip, Mr. Orbital Potato. My top security tip is just, like, don't click any links ever. Like don't click anything. You can't get hacked if you don't go on the internet. I know that sounds stupid, but you would not believe how many times you just click a link that you have no reason to click just because you're there. Even if you're in a sandbox. I mean, you better make sure that sandbox is configured properly. We all know where I'm going with that. We don't need to bring it up, and we definitely don't need the price of the stock of the company either. Unless you're in the middle of a Fortnite series. What are your thoughts on statically linking versus dynamically linking? Statically linking versus dynamically linking, what? That feels like a loaded question. How important is a strong password? Actually, like, really important. I could show you some easy graphs to explain that. I think we're just gonna go. I gotta move fast. Almost, honestly, almost. Dude, this is very vertical. It's very nice. Basically, as computing power, Uniswap's at $13? Orbital, buy, brother. Or sell, I guess. You gotta sell. $13.78, that's crazy. It was $5 the last time Orbital and I recorded, man. That's an absurd number. Holy crap. You gotta go. But yes, multi-factor is more important than a strong password, for sure. I agree with that, but a strong password is still very important. Probably because Bitcoin went up. Yeah, that's probably a good point. I did see that Bitcoin went up. I don't invest anything in crypto. Does having a job in cybersecurity make it easier to get a job in physical security? It can, actually. I don't know if you're memeing, but it can. There is a direct correlation between those two for sure. I also, so the funny thing is that pretty much everybody I know that works in security, their former job was one of like 3 things. They were either in the military, they were a cop, or they were like a tech assistant kind of thing. Yep, I'll die. God damn it, man. We all knew that was gonna happen too, because I'm distracted and we were We were all messed up. That's just bad. That's just bad. Oh well, good try. Good try. We'll continue in the next one. Go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're having a good time. It's a good podcast. Good Spelunky 2. Let's send it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, we're playing more Spelunky 2. Chatting with chat. We're live. Having a good time. Doing all the things that people do. And it's feeling good. It's feeling good. Coming off of a non-cosmic ocean, but a good run nonetheless. I'm happy with it. We'll see if we can make the cosmic ocean happen on this one. Because I felt we were close. We were a little close. If you want to know how important a strong password is, breach someone's password in an ethical way. No. Like, let's not breach people's passwords. But if you look up, there's a really interesting graph of basically how much time it takes to brute force a password, based off of the length of the password and the complexity of the password. And you can literally watch the time decrease, like, dramatically without certain things. You know, like, no capital letter decreases your complexity by a lot. No special character decreases your complexity by a lot. There's a lot of things that go into it. And it's cool. It's very cool. Show investment portfolio yearly reports on stream. I won't be doing that. Thanks for the idea, though. It's an interesting one. I'll think long and hard about it, but pretty low chance that I'm gonna do that. You're somehow not mad at me too, which is crazy. Thoughts of cinnamon on pizza. Been my latest obsession. You talking like the... like a cinnamon pizookie kind of thing? Don't kill me. I'm too young to go. Okay. This is psychotic. I have a perfectly fine run, man. What am I doing? Is there a shop up here? Nope. Why would there be? Rather just leave. It's a fair point. Yeah. I can agree with that. I can imagine a world where cinnamon's okay on pizza. Dude, people don't realize cinnamon kind of an underrated spice. We put cinnamon in quite a bit, actually, because it adds a depth of flavor to things. I mean, literally last night we made sweet potatoes. You add a little bit of cinnamon to sweet potatoes. That adds a depth of flavor. A bad depth of flavor? No, it's not bad, man. It's not a bad depth of flavor. It's very good. Goodbye. I'll be leaving now. I'll be dying probably now. This is an issue. I gotta get up there. Okay. Surprisingly effective, I'm gonna tell you. Cinnamon's good in chili. It is. It is. I agree with that too. Definitely agree with that. Am I sick of Balatro yet? I'm sick of the Balatro community. Does that count? Wow! How did that bullet hit me? Okay, fair. Very fair. Chili on pizza? Psychotic? Psychotic. What's the most overrated and underrated spice? Great question. Underrated is paprika, 100%. Until any of you have eaten a good paprikash, you have not lived. Overrated? Overrated spice, man. See, sage has its place. Dill is very underrated. Overrated is saffron. Yeah. Saffron's overrated. I'm with you on that for sure. But I also think, like, in terms of overrated, underrated spice, you have to do a spice that, like, people use regularly. I think that the answer is black pepper is overrated. And that's coming from somebody that likes black pepper. I still think it's a little overrated. It's fine. I mean, I literally have a pepper shaker right next to the salt shaker. So I'm still part of the group that wants to do this whole nonsense with pepper. But I think that black pepper is a little overrated. People that think that it's the most needed spice besides salt, I disagree. I'll tell you what one of the most underrated spices is. Cumin is top tier. I mean, it's actually in that, like, upper echelon of spices. This was definitely a conversation that Orbital and I did in a Fortnite episode. Like, we definitely did a whole episode on spices. I think it was the chapter 3 map. We were driving in a car from the bottom part of the map talking about spices. It's weird that I remember this. Overrated oregano? Oregano's fine, man. See, the thing is that not all spices are going to be for all scenarios, right? There's a time and a place for oregano. If you're making a pasta dish, you need oregano. Like, it's non-negotiable. But if I'm making everyday meals, then, like, of course I don't need oregano. It's not that important of a spice. Do I count herbs and herbs as spices? I do. I understand that it's not. I also understand that salt is not. But I count them as spices because I use them to season my food. I'll tell you another one that is a little overrated, and I think that people are not gonna like this, okay? I don't know why it kind of sounded like Trump right there. You are not gonna like this. I forget what I was gonna say. I think that, garlic powder. Little overrated. If you're gonna use garlic powder, just use fresh garlic, brother. How does the presence of special characters affect the brute force time? You can't find out if they are actually present or not, so you'll have to check combinations with them either way. It depends, right? If a company is, you know, if your site is telling you that a special character is not required, then most people are not going to use one. It is genuinely how it goes. People tend to be, they're going to do things, believe it or not, in the least secure way possible. Like, I know that it's probably shocking to think that people are still going to be using password as their password, but the honest reality is that they are. Most people are still using, like, their kids' names followed by a date that's important to them, followed by an exclamation point, and that's their password. Right, if you're a boomer. That's just how it goes. Which is why it's so easy to get your password cracked. Because it's not hard to do a little bit of recon and then just figure it out. Garlic powder is different from garlic. It's true. And I agree with you. It does add something different. I will add garlic powder and garlic to dishes. But in terms of, like, there are people that garlic powder is, that's like the only spice they use. And in that case, like, super overrated. There's better spices you can use than garlic powder. Okay, this run is very good right now. I would like to not screw it up. Just leave. Is garlic powder the same as what we call garlic salt or garlic pepper? I have no clue. I have no clue. Garlic salt to me is different because that's actually salt. Garlic powder does not have salt in it. It is quite literally garlic. So, I don't know if that helps you at all. It might not. I often use garlic powder because it's convenient and I'm lazy. Chopping up garlic is annoying. I agree that chopping up garlic is annoying, which is why I just buy the jarred stuff. I'm a jarlic guy through and through. I don't really care about fresh garlic. It's a pain in the ass to chop. Now, you have to use like 4 times the amount of jarlic in order to get value out of the jarlic, but I'd rather buy like a new jar of jarlic every week than buy and have to use fresh cloves of garlic. I still buy fresh cloves of garlic. I'm sorry, I'm now saying it wrong. I still buy fresh garlic if I'm using a dish that really needs garlic in it, but if it's just like a standard, I almost just got obliterated. If it's just like a standard dish, man, we're putting garlic in it, and it's just gonna be jarlic. Garlic ain't even that annoying. Get a garlic press. I have a garlic press. It's still annoying. It's still annoying. What about ginger? Dude, I freaking hate peeling ginger. It's like one of my least favorite things to do. We have our grocery store does tubed ginger, which is basically just like already processed ginger. Reality is, it's highly effective. Like no. God damn it. It's super easy. So we just use that. Every once in a while we'll buy proper garlic or proper ginger, but ginger's so good. A little bit of ginger in any Asian dish just elevates it. For sure. I'd like your bomb box. I don't really want anything else in there though, so I'm probably gonna chill on that, maybe. Am I gonna be able to get 10k, man? And is it gonna be worth it to spend basically 2 ropes now on this floor? I don't know. Could end up being 3 ropes if this was in the other area. When my dad tried to stop nicotine use, he'd carry ginger in his pocket and take a bite whenever he had the need for nicotine. That's interesting. I'm not surprised by it. Ginger is honestly, it's really, really good for you too. Like, unironically, one of the best things you can do if you have a stomach ache, just boil water and put ginger in it and just drink it. It sounds gross, but it will cure you. It's really, really good. Onion and garlic can go into any savory dish, not gonna lie. I agree. We've been moving away from onions recently, though. We've been living that shallot life. This run sucks. I'm restarting it. We've been living the shallot life, and I'm gonna tell you, shallot is... it's amazing. It just adds that little extra something to some dishes. Onions are for poor people. I mean, I didn't want to word it like that, but if you can afford to buy a couple shallots instead of onions, do it. I feel like Alexa's a red onion hater. No, I'm not, actually. I like red onion. I like it raw. I like it pickled. I like it pickled the most. But I like it cooked too. I feel like a lot of people do red onion. This run sucks too. I feel like a lot of people do red onion raw, but yellow onion cooked. And I almost like the opposite. I still like cooked onion, but I like cooked red onion more than I like raw red onion. Now, the only time that I really want raw red onion is in like a salsa. Black garlic, good way to bring funkiness. I agree. I don't do anything with black garlic though. It's just, I'm not even sure that my grocery store sells it. If they do, it's in an area that I have no clue where it is. Hey Alexa, can you play some Infinite Craft? No. You can find 2 videos of it on my channel that I did with Rito. But I'm not gonna play any right now. Mainly because, like, I don't know, I'm already playing a game, streaming a game that I want to play to 124 people, and you coming in and telling me to play something probably makes me not want to do that very much. How do you keep yourself from getting bored while I play games? You are not gonna like this answer. I'm bored almost all the time while playing games these days. Part of that is the burnout thing we were talking about earlier. Being a content creator is weird because you start to look at games like a job instead of a fun thing. But if I play any games for fun, which to be fair, I've actually been doing more recently. I've been playing Super Auto Pets at night. that's my playing games right now, is playing Super Auto Pets. But I'll play like a couple runs before bed. And it's not for content, just for fun. And as soon as I get like 2 wins, I'm like, alright, I'm bored. And then I turn it off. Do something else. Really thought those were gonna kill him. Beautiful. Late night sap hits different. It's just a cozy game for me, honestly. Play Dot Age after this, you'll be having fun. I do still love Dot Age, man. The alt-right and their garlic powder hate. So true. I agree completely. We should kill them with hammers too. Okay. Get me out. Not as sad as mine, that loves to play an Isaac Eden run every day. I'm chill with it, but that's too long for me, is my problem. Like, I could never dedicate like 45 minutes a day. Super Auto Pets, I can do 2 runs in like 20 minutes. When I don't have to explain my every move to YouTube content creation, then it's so easy to play sap. Yo, Rito! Hello, my friend. Bless Marvel Snap, 3-minute games. Do love me some Snap, I do. It's still a good mobile game. They had a very good update to that game today, too. I was surprised they put out a good patch. I didn't think it was possible. Is he gonna like this? Yeah, he's fine with it. Okay. Makes my life easy. I kind of still want to go up there, though. Ow. Well, it's kind of whatever. There was a crate in there. Well, I guess I didn't need that rope. I just wanted it, that's all. Okay. I now have no ropes. I'm gonna come in here after spending 3 ropes, and this is gonna be ropes. Brilliant. What a sick and twisted world we live in. Rito, thank you for the resub, brother. Appreciate you. No, I actually tweeted my my sap run last night, because the weekly for sap this week is omega fricked. You can do so many weird builds in this weekly. It's a really solid one. So I was doing some messed up builds. I would start talking SAP, but like nobody here in this stream plays SAP, so I don't really care to start talking about it. I'm gonna find the damn bow, man. You over here? Yeah. Totally forgot it was Tuesday. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome. I aim to please as a human calendar. Reminder that influencer is now a more popular dream career than astronaut. I mean, in all seriousness, like, duh. Do you think that most people want to go to freaking space, or do they want to play video games for a living? It's like telling kids, what would you rather do? Would you rather eat broccoli or eat candy? Like, what do you think they're gonna say? I get the point that you're going for, but... you son of a gun. I mean, that's a banger shop. I'm gonna need to slip in there. Hey, Pepe no Soy, thank you so much for the 48 months in a row, dude. Much appreciated. Last SAP Weekly was very fun with every pet jumping. Yeah, it was a mess. I didn't really like that weekly. It was wild. I'll give you that. I mean, it was a wacky weekly. But I didn't really like it because Frogman kind of ruined that weekly. If you got Frogman, you won, and if you didn't get Frogman, you didn't win. And it was I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan. Excuse me? Do I not have a path? Oh, I guess there's a path through here. That was a little scary. Did not enjoy that. Okay. A little bit of lava, but not too bad. Okay. My brain almost did stupid things. Speaking of my brain almost doing stupid things, I proceeded to then do stupid things right there. Give me one more. All right. I think that I'm cooked. Like I can feel the brain folding in. I think I'm cooked. But I'll humor one more. It sucks that we had like a lot of really good runs today that just did not do well. Which is that's an issue. You think I could get the spider all the way this way? Kind of need you. Can you get up here? Beautiful. How to not use a rope 101. Good stream, must go to school tomorrow. Bye. Have fun sleeping. See you later. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for enjoying. Thanks for existing. My dream career as a young child was rich person. Wow. Reaching for the skies. It's incredible. Believe it or not, what I wanted to be growing up initially was I wanted to be an artist. Then I got a reality check. No, I don't know. Eventually I found out that I suck at drawing. And I'm like not actually very good at it. It's weird because I feel like my skills today, in terms of art, are better than any time in my life. And it's solely because I spend a lot of time fiddling in Photoshop now. And like I actually have looked up theory behind, hey, why are you here? I don't really want you to be here. Looked up like theory behind colors and stuff for thumbnails and just all kinds of stuff for art related things. I do still find art fascinating. Later in life I just wanted to go into technology and then I did, so that was easy. YouTube videos are kind of art. Yeah. I feel like it's more entertainment than art. I feel like it's possible to make YouTube videos that are art. You know, like I think that like what Hermitcraft does. I think that's art. Like building in Minecraft and storytelling and stuff like that. I think that's art for sure. Me sitting here twiddling my dick around and playing Spelunky, not art. I wish it was, because it would be sick to call myself an artist because of this, but I don't really think it is. Okay. Let's see if we can walk out of this floor with a Kapala. I almost killed myself there. Sacked myself, would have been interesting. That's way too far. Okay, that sucks. It's a good shop down there, if we ever get there. Can you try the better than wolves mod in Minecraft? No. Brother. You really think my channel's in the state where I'm gonna be playing Minecraft mods? I'm back to dying again, man. Any shops around? Odds that Tyler and Orbital play the new Stardew update. Gonna put that one at solid 0, Bob. It's an extremely low chance. Decked Out is basically modded Minecraft. Technically, no. Because it's 100% vanilla with some custom data packs. We're actually going to have Psycho Skip potential again here. Oh, that's a big issue. Okay. Okay. A little bit of a mess. It's a great run though. Except for the health part of this. But I have the Kapala, so who cares? We're gonna be fine. Maybe this one goes to the Cosmic Ocean, man. Maybe this one is going all the way. Mefford did just call my ass Bob. Or is that a saying? It's a saying. That said, I don't know your name, so... Getting a Revita tattoo in 6 weeks, not too late to talk me out of it. Depends on what the tattoo is. If it's just like the Revita kid, you should rethink it. But if it's like an item and it has some meaning to you, yeah, go for it. Since you're a huge mining game fan, thoughts on Core Keeper? I've never played it, actually. It's one that I believe I would enjoy. And I just simply haven't played it. So, I can't say much more than that, honestly. That one's multiplayer too, right? I wonder if I should pitch that one to Orbital. It's the fountain in the room where you unlock the NPC. That seems cool. I think I'm with it. I think I'm fine with that. Not that you need my approval in order to get a tattoo, but... Life's too short to not get a ridiculously terrible tattoo. I'm very scared right now. I think I'd like to do this. So that you do that. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Core Keeper didn't look that interesting when I watched some gameplay a while back, though I think it was still early access. Yeah, it's apparently had a lot of updates, and is apparently very good. I just haven't played it. Do I have any tattoos? I don't. I think my issue is I don't know what I would tattoo on me. Like, I'd be that guy who does, like, an infinity sign or something. Put, like, an anchor on me. I'd do something, like, stupid, and then people would tell me, like, months later that, oh, yeah, people that, you know, it's like the getting your ears pierced, but, like, the left ear is the gay ear, the right ear is the straight ear, or something like that. I wouldn't know any of it, and then somebody would be like, oh, you're gay. And I'd be like, oh, I didn't know. You know? Yeah, exactly. I'd get a tramp stamp. You're right in. That's exactly right. I do give off that vibe. That's true. That's a great point. Alright, time for me to go. It's only 2-1. Yeah, I'd get a tattoo of Anna's face on my forehead. I'm sure that would be the ideal. Angered Callie, huh? Don't. I mean, your ass went right through that sucker. There is no coming back from that in terms of Callie. We toasted her ass. Which is fine. I mean, that's life. I already have the Kapala, so to be honest, I don't really care. Odds that Tyler and Anna play Stardew. Also low. Her and I started a modded Stardew map a couple weeks ago. We both just kind of got bored of it really fast. We loaded up a modded Minecraft map instead. And then that one is still very fun. We're having a good time with that one. We made it, like, really deep in a Stardew world. We were in, like, beginning of year 3, I think, in a Stardew world. And then we just stopped playing for a while. And then we figured, let's mod Stardew, see how it is. And, it's cool. Like, modded Stardew is really fun. But I don't know. We lost interest fast. Okay, do not die in here. I apologize for what I'm going to do to you guys. We don't have Lad's cape, so... Oh, yeah, we do. Never mind. I'm stupid. Just ignore me. 6 is enough. I'll be fine. Okay. Don't psycho skip for once. Bro, who's gonna tell him? If you think that I'm not psycho skipping when they give me the psycho skip materials, come on. I'm definitely psycho skipping. It's just, it's so advantageous too. That's the issue. If it was like, if I died every time I did it, then I would not do it. But I guarantee to you that I will succeed. Do I read YouTube chat? No. Okay, I'm out. Would you tattoo your Alexa avatar or watermark in some way? No. Honest answer is no. I still kind of don't think that I'll be making content on YouTube in under like 4 years. Give or take. I remember back when Tyler used to creator heart my YouTube comments. Yeah, now I know better. What's Psycho Skip again? Psycho Skip is the skip at the end where you basically you don't need Cheelin. It's Cheelin skip. You don't need the dog. We just call it Psycho Skip because it's besides like the one where you have nothing, which is the impossible skip. It's the most psychotic of the skips. Okay. This is good. This is very good. Part of me wants to sack Monty. We can also get some free bombs here. I seem to enjoy chaos. Thanks. I'm not doing it, chat. So for whoever was about to ask, I'm not doing it. Okay. Beautiful. Callie's back happy again. Have a rock. I got the bow. I'm burning. Why no YouTube expected in 4-ish years? I just think I'll quit. Is the reality. The only way that I would still be doing it is if it becomes so big that it's like a financial decision at that point. Like I would quit my job and do it kind of thing, but I honestly do not see that happening. What game is this? This is Spelunky 2. It absolutely boggles my mind when people ask me that, man. Fans of the Alexa channel and don't know Spelunky 2. Holy. What if you get bored of not making videos? See, that's the thing, right? A lot of you don't realize, I stopped making videos for 2 years at one point. And then, came back to it. I think that I really, and this is not me like, it's not me bragging that my brain is just so much more sophisticated than the rest of you. It's more mental illness. I am really bad at relaxing in real life. I'm not good at doing nothing. And part of the reason why I do this is because it's a hobby that I can just put like 100% of my mind to at all times, right? So YouTube is that outlet for me to just be, kind of for me to let my brain work. If I stopped, I actually don't really know what I'd do with my days. Like, I would just be, I'd end up probably becoming like buff because I wouldn't know what else to do with my life. Like I'm not the kind of person that can just, I can't just sit and play video games. Like the whole reason I started YouTube in the first place was I thought that just sitting there playing video games was not productive enough and I wanted to do something useful with my time while still playing video games. So I was like, well, might as well try to make money off of it. It's like everything I do, I'm constantly looking for a way to turn it into like a business. Like I had some ideas for some coding projects the other day and I don't even remember what they are now, so don't ask me. But I was thinking about them, and in the end, the idea turned into, I could like host this on a server and make money off of it. And I was like, Tyler, you gotta stop finding things that require you doing a bunch of work to make minimal money. Like just do something for fun. What made you come back after the 2-year skip? It was Anna, actually. I stopped doing YouTube partially because I just didn't have time and didn't enjoy it. I was doing a lot of other stuff at the time, like in real life. Like, I was a stage manager for theater productions. I was directing shows as well. Like, I was just busy. And, I was also, before that, I was dating somebody who just thought this was stupid. So naturally, when you're 16 years old and your mind is easily molded by terrible people, it's really easy to make decisions based off of those feelings. And then Anna, when I told her about it, she was like, "Why don't you still do it?" Because I was like, I told her, I was like, I miss it sometimes. And she was like, why wouldn't you just do it then? And I was like, oh, what a concept. Maybe I should just do it. And then that's basically when I restarted my channel with Isaac instead of Minecraft back in the day. This is like, we're talking 8 years ago. I made my channel 11 years ago, I think, which is crazy. That's way too long. Feel very old when I think of stuff like that. But that is a hot minute ago. Wow, she can shoot behind? That's crazy, dude. I didn't know she could do that. So about when I started watching, it was, I mean, yeah, it's the very first Isaac video to ever hit the channel. So that would be my first episodes of Afterbirth was my return to my channel. I mean, you can literally go back. If you go back like super old, you can look at the dates. It's a year or two gap. It might have been a year. Maybe it's 2 years. I don't know. Somewhere in there. Dude, we do not need to dupe anything. We have so many resources. Holy crap. And I'm psycho skipping, so I can just take it with me anyway. Seems fine to me. Teleporter, just don't care. Just psycho skip. JPZ's gonna frickin' hate me for this one, but I'm doing it. Send me down, daddy. How did I discover Isaac? You're gonna laugh when I say this. It was because at the time, my favorite YouTuber, and the hilarious part is that I then stopped watching him after I started recording Isaac again, and then now he's back to being my favorite YouTuber. But my favorite YouTuber, B000100, was doing an Isaac series, and I went, huh, this game is wacky. This game's kind of cool. I had no clue what a roguelike was at all. And I remember I bought it on PS4, because I didn't really PC game much at the time when I found out Isaac. So I bought it on my PS4, and I remember I told my friends, I was like, this game is crazy. You guys are going to absolutely love this. Like, come over, we'll take turns playing. Like, it was proper LAN party vibes. And I remember sitting down with them and like loading it up, and I just did like basement 1, right? And they both looked at me and they were like, Tyler, this game looks like shit. I was like, oh, sounds good. And then they just never played it. And then I proceeded to put like 1,000 hours into Isaac on my PS4, and then bought it on my PC and started recording. And that's that. That's that. Isaac does look ugly though. It's not about the... we were a group that played like 15,000 hours of Minecraft, so ugly was not our... We didn't care about ugly. Isaac is a digital masterpiece in comparison. I'm not sure how I'd react if somebody invited me to their house to play Isaac. I mean, these are like my bestest of the best friends, but I can't get what you're saying. Hey Tyler, as a well-known bourbon enjoyer, would you like to answer a question? The answer is 1792. It's like a $35 bottle of bourbon that may or may not be available in most liquor stores. I don't know if it's a local or not, but it's extraordinarily solid. Like it's really, really good. I'm so sorry, Monty. Sad day, honestly. I recommend if you're of age. More of a Scotch guy myself. I'm not much of a Scotch guy. Orbital's a Scotch guy, and the entire time that I was in the land of the less free, home of the less brave, he was trying to convince me of doing Scotch instead of bourbon. Are you gonna play Mugenics? I mean, like, absolutely, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to spoil some things about Mugenics. I know more about Mugenics than you guys do. I don't think that I'm allowed to say anything, so I'm just not going to. I don't want to get in trouble with Big Ed. But I will be playing Mugenics for sure. Tyler's techie posting? I am not techie posting. That's the worst thing you could have ever said to me, fam. No, I need that dog. I'm gonna accidentally blow up the Cali altar, man. I just threw the dog off of the level. I did it! He's alive! Incredible. I would really, really like one more health here. I know this is largely irrelevant, but it'd be really nice to have. Tyler, do you enjoy alcohol because it gets you out of your own head and releases you of constant thinking? Wow, that's like super deep. The answer to that is actually kind of weird though. I just find that without this sounding weird, I actually just like more of the bartending foodie side of alcohol. Like, I like the... you can do a lot of complexity with drinks. I don't really actually care at all for the feeling of being drunk. I like having control over my life and myself. That's why I, like, have no interest in doing any other drug. I know that that's such a, like, weird, sophisticated approach to that answer, but it is the truth. It's cool the fact that your character is like your channel avatar. Yeah, it's modded. It's not in the game. But I do love... It's very difficult for me to play this game without my modded character. Just gonna throw a couple of these suckers down, man. Do you think Mugenics will be or get to the point that the game is as deep as Isaac? I mean, with what Ed has posted about it, I think that it absolutely can be. I'm gonna tell you right now that I don't think the game's ever going to be as successful as Isaac. Just because, and right on dot. Just because turn-based games are never going to get the... It's never going to get the same media presence that a action roguelike does. And I mean, hopefully I'm wrong, right? Because frankly, I'm kind of banking on Mugenics being something that does really, really well for my channel. But I don't think that Mugenics is going to be the next, like, Slay the Spire, right? I don't see it happening. It's a shame you can't drink beer. I feel like you'd be a craft beer guy otherwise for sure. I definitely would be. I still like beer. Beer does not like me. I've been experimenting more and more with beer. Tyler can't drink beer. Yeah, it makes me sick. I think I have some kind of like intolerance to hops or something. Have I tried mead? I have, yeah, I like mead. I have a family member, pseudo family member, he's Anna's uncle, that they do honey and he makes homemade mead and it's delicious. Cracked clay bat, thank you. Cracked clay bat. Cracked clay bat. Cracked clay bat. You really found one that is nowhere near. There's cracked clay bat. I grabbed clay instead of onyx this time, chat. Okay. Craft beer guy over liquor. Like porters and stouts even in the summertime. You're crazy? I wish I could. I really do. It's one of those things that, in a perfect world, like, absolutely, I'd be right there with you. But the thought of drinking a stout in the summer actually just, like, turned my stomach. It's crazy. Can I drink rice beer? I've never had rice beer, so I don't know. They taste so good. Still a year away on eugenics. Yeah. I think that's okay. I'd rather... I love Ed to death, okay? Ed does have a knack for releasing projects before they're ready. So I would be perfectly content. I have a feeling that he has learned quite a bit by now about not messing up a launch of a game. This is terrifying. Okay. I have a feeling he knows that, like, eugenics has to be perfect. And I have all the faith. It'll be good. What did I think of backpack battles? My issue with backpack battles, I like the concept, like, a ton. My issue is that every time I play it, I have no clue what I'm doing. It's like, I just feel like I'm... I did not place those well. Every time I play it, I feel like I'm... Oh, no. I feel like I'm just making random moves and hoping for the best. And I still win, right? Which means that I'm doing something right, but I don't understand it. Other than that, I mean, I think it's a good game. I think it's fun. But I just don't think... I don't think it's a game that I could ever... Like, there are channels that are now, like, strictly backpack battle channels. I don't think that could ever be me. Okay, clean. Clean. Wow, that was a little tight. Okay. Tiamat is so hot, OMG. I hate that. Hate that a lot. What would you rate this game from a 1 to 10? 11. It's my favorite game of all time at this point in my life. That's not true. It's probably still Minecraft, but I love this game a lot. What do you think of games with collectible hats? Big fan. I think all games should have some collectible component to it. Don't lie to me, you like Fortnite more? I do not. That is funny, though. It is funny. This is not what I expected to be in here, by the way. Kind of expected my guy, wherever he may be. He do be over here. Now, question of the hour. I think that we got unlucky. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I think we potentially have gotten unlucky. Boar blasters greater than backpack battles. They're two completely different games, man. you can't compare those games. Speaking of Fortnite, Electra's been silent for a bit. I started posting again yesterday. I haven't rescheduled the Fortnites. I'm hoping to do that like either tonight or tomorrow. But the Minecraft series is back on there. I'm just gonna go. I know that we have the dupe gun. It is what it is. He's a party blocker through and through. Forbidden lore. The forbidden lore. Okay. Let's do it. This should be easy. Having paste makes this a little bit easier. It's been a while since I've done this from this side, though. Okay, sorry. Sorry for the radio silence. I got scared. Okay, can't dupe it, just take it. 59.57, still pretty good, man. That's still pretty good. Time to go. Extra parachute. Believe it or not, I actually really like having a parachute in this area because of falling in the Hundun fight. So I'm chill with this. I should not have done that, but that's okay. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, chat, short of a disaster, this one's looking really good for a Cosmic Ocean run. It's taken us long enough, for the love of God, to get back to the Cosmic Ocean. It's been a hot minute. I cannot do that. I just don't care enough. Any new TV shows you're watching? We're watching The Bear right now. Which, it's funny because we tried The Bear last year. Or the year before, even. And we watched 2 episodes. I think we both thought that it was like 5 episodes. And we were like, this show sucks. And we just stopped it, and we didn't understand why people enjoyed it. And then we saw like so many people rave about it. We were like, okay, we'll try it again. And then we realized that we only watched 2 episodes of it, and the show is so much better after 2 episodes. Like, you get to episode 3, and they're actually, like, developing the characters, and there's a plot, and, like, it's good. So, that was definitely on us. Like, the show is super solid. Please do not kill me. It's just messed up, man. What is this entrance area? Don't get poisoned. No poison. I definitely am happy that that got set off. Could have been a disaster. What do you feel like talking about? I don't know. I've been talking non-stop this entire stream. I feel like we've had like no downtime on this one. Honestly, it's crazy how not recording directly after work makes you feel like way less burned out from the day. Okay, clean. Very clean. I should just take a half day of work every stream day. I wish. And like the easiest Cosmic Ocean level to start. Are we gonna watch Shogun? I've heard it's good. It's on my list. I want to watch it. We have so many shows on our list, though. Alright, where are we going? There you are. Whoa, brother. We go back for David. Everybody knows it's bad luck. You don't give up David that easily. You don't give him up on the first one. Shogun, the old miniseries from the 80s. No, they remade it this year. And a lot of people are touting. A lot of people are touting it as like the best show of the year. Okay, that was pretty bad. The fact that David ended up killing me in that situation makes that so much worse. Well, I mean, look, what are you gonna do? In the end, if we needed the Yonk in order to survive, then it wasn't meant to be. All this does is make the pog even higher when we win. Free jump boots. Can you imagine how much I would have gone insane if I got that and didn't have jump boots? We would have lost our mind right there. Oh god, it's David. Do I gotta teach you again, old man? Okay. Don't. I made a mistake, okay? It's right there. Okay, we're fine. We should not have done that. Like, if we're keeping track of things that we should and shouldn't be doing, it's like grade A way to die in the Cosmic Ocean right there. You tried. You frickin' tried. Oh, you tried. Anybody else see like 3 poison arrows falling from the sky right there? You gave it a good go. I wonder if Alexa's gonna play more Mosalina. I'd love to. I really would. Apparently there's a big update to that game coming soon. I would love to play more Mosalina. It's another game that surprisingly did horrible for views, and I have no clue why. I feel like that game was like built for YouTube. Cause it's just short pog. It's fast-paced gameplay. You don't need to watch previous episodes to understand it. I think it's brilliant. I'm like terrified by every poison shooter right now. Okay. You're up top. That's relatively safe, to be honest. Come straight down. Pretty sure it's a graphics thing. I feel like the graphics are built for YouTube too, to be honest with you. Like, that slightly janky pixel art is... People love that. Like, honestly, lately, the games that have the worst art are what's performing best for me. Besides, it's different, is what I'll say. Games that are trying to have good art, but don't perform poorly. But games that don't have good art because they just don't care, perform great. Oh, God. Can we have not Neobab for like 10 seconds, please? I'd prefer not this floor either. This floor sucks too, but... benefit of this floor is I get me a nice boomerang. A shotgun, huh? Bro, I do not want to deal with you. I know. I had the damage taken right there from a mile away. I didn't care. I just needed to get out of there. Okay. That's our last one. Feel like this is a top right. Yep. Put a rope there. Let's put a rope here. Let's put a rope here. Okay. Not too bad. Mussolina isn't satisfying to watch. I don't know. I disagree. I think it's a super easy and fascinating game to watch. But I have been wrong in the past, let me tell you. That was a little sketchy, but... I was gonna say, I think the Mussolina is, like, one of the most satisfying games to watch, honestly. I may try it again at some point on YouTube, just to see if I can... Maybe it's a matter of my thumbnails weren't good enough. It was difficult to make good thumbnails of the game because the assets in the game... I had no way to extract them, and the press kit was freaking horrible. The press kit was borderline non-existent for the game. The dev just didn't care, which is fine. Like, he still sold a lot of copies of that game. I just find it interesting because they sold a lot of copies, but the game doesn't have a very strong YouTube presence. So... I think it's just that a couple of big creators had a video pop off for it. And that drove a lot of the sales. This is a mess, man. No! No! Yeah, I knew I was playing with fire too. Oh well, good run. Good run. Any Cosmic Ocean is a good Cosmic Ocean, honestly. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Thanks for watching. Dude, we played Spelunky for 2.5 hours. That's too many, okay? That's too many hours. I was going for a while. Which I'm fine with. I'm okay with it. You should play Chess for Idiots. I'm probably not gonna do that. Probably not gonna do it. Would be epic if it had multiplayer online. Spelunky 2, it does. Mussolina having multiplayer, I don't think is needed at all, is my opinion. Hey chat, who up excited for Dot Age? We're not playing Dot Age. We're gonna load up the official Alexa Minecraft creative server. We're not gonna spend a ton of time on it. We're gonna do just a little bit here. Mainly to show you guys the map. This is, so for background, 3 to 4 years ago, we had a Minecraft creative server. This was like during COVID, before I was even working in my job. I would stay up late. I was basically doing YouTube full time at that point. It was like a weird time between when I graduated and when I started my job. I guess this is fine. But people online? Yeah, a couple people online. But I would come on here at night and I would just build on the server. Me and a couple other people. And it was just peaceful and nice and calm and amazing. And the server's back, which is awesome. So this is the server. You can join this for yourself. So I'll leave a link or the IP in the chat. This is the IP. You can join it here. I would recommend you join the Discord. You can find that !Discord. That's my Discord for my content. But we have a channel that we started. There's a forum that's everything related to this Minecraft server now. But I kind of just wanna walk around the server, man, and just see everything on it. Here, I'll put this Twitch head on my head right now. All right, we're gonna mute the chat and just walk around. But this was it. This was spawn. I just want to walk around. You can get most everywhere by walking, which is what makes this so awesome. We'll come back to Spooky Castle. This was what we all did first. It was very basic, right? It was just simple, very, very simple, kind of medieval style building. And it's just, I mean, it just had a good vibe. We were trying to tell a story the entire time with this map. Just like I don't know, just like this was like a poor village. You know, this was their crest or something like that. Little farming village. You got a windmill. Hello. There's a barn over here, which is pretty cool. I don't know, dude. There was something about just a little tractor, something about just wandering around, seeing the world, that made it something special. We'll go this way, because next was the actual, like, city area. Actually, the city was not built at this point. The city kind of came later, but all of these walkways and pathway through here have kind of expanded over time. There's still plots, so you can see this is a plot for another house that never went in. So somebody can do that at some point. There was a little house down here with a little table. This used to be a fishing rod set up here, and then there was a chicken underground right here. So it looked like the chicken was tied to this, so it looked like a fishing rod, with that being a little bobber, which was kind of cool. And then this was like the main city area, this main city square. This button plays Africa by Toto, I think. The Minecraft music is definitely getting in the way. Hold on. There's some directional audio going on in that. Yeah, we also, like, tried to kill me in a lot of areas, so we had a public gallows here. I'm dead in some other places, too, but all of these buildings, nobody ever did interiors on any of them. Like, if anybody loves interiors, I'd love for you to come on here and just build interiors to all these buildings. Like, they're all just empty. There's a cool statue here dedicated to the wonderful Alexa Discord, built by me and Polarity. The Valorious Twin Heroes, because it's basically two guys back to back. Is really like it's super cool. I love how we did this. I think that whole design was by Polarity, honestly. Play more Wheel of Isaac, stupid hoodie boy, brilliant. This was the Journey Ends Tavern and Hookah Lounge. just I don't know, good vibes in here for sure. I remember building this. I was like really proud of this. I think it maybe looks like garbage today. This was like 4 years ago, man. Like, it still looks fine, but I mean, there should be just more going on with this. And then it goes this way. Janky ass road. Yeah, we should like probably fix that for sure. This was, I think, like a currency store. Yeah, Simple Mint. Feel free to upgrade, do not remove. People were trying to make like currencies on the server. Oh god. What the frick? I'm getting out of there, man. The board, what were you doing in there? Then this went back into this area. This is when all these blocks joined Minecraft, so we were experimenting with using them. This leads into the Mushroom Village, which somebody just put together. I think that this is a cool area. It just, obviously, it's a little rough around the edges. Like, I'd love for somebody to make, like, a proper cottagecore mushroom area. And then this was a little mining village. Just because it was tucked away kind of in the mountain here. People built out mine for big idiots. It's incredible. And some of these interiors people actually did. I haven't walked through like any of these before, so heaven only knows what's in these. Go to the fanfiction library. I have no clue what that is, and I'm terrified. Mining outpost. There you go. If I see any more acacia in my builds, I will stab you. Okay. I remember building this. This was the connector. We wanted the big thing with the server, and we still want to do it. So if you build on this, like try to keep the vibes. We want every area to be connected in some way. Just having roads. You know, it's one thing to play Minecraft in creative, right? Where you can just go anywhere. But it's another thing to be able to walk everywhere that you need. I say that as I'm flying around, right? But there's just something about walking through a Minecraft city that it adds a lot. Here was an interior somebody did. I did not do it because I don't do interiors. Little blacksmithing outpost on the side of that building. The Cyclops Apothecary. This was Aaron's place, and I believe if you like take one of these out, or you stand here and press a button, or maybe it's you flip these. There was something. Now I'm destroying stuff. There was something where there was a downstairs basement in here. I don't remember. I always liked this road, because this road, everything was framed really well on this road. You went right up, and then you had the castle looming in the distance, but then the path also cuts down this way. And that allows you, there's a cool view down here, right here, where you have the bridge. It's like this right here was really neat to me. I think the elevation's slightly off because I want the view to be like this instead. So you can see the bridge and then the castle in the back. I think that's framed really cool. I may want to just like elevate this a little just to have this area be slightly taller. Don't know. This was like the biggest project that we worked on was the dock. So this is, it's huge. Like, look at this. There's not a lot going on, but it's still like a lot, man. And it's just gorgeous. This ship is gorgeous. And this was me and Charlie, if anybody knows Charlie. Him and I built out this dock, and I did the buildings in the back here. He kind of did the dock itself. Guess people added stuff here. An office. People were playing on this for a while. Of course, we know Charlie. I know you know Charlie. And then this was Cynic's castle. This was kind of seen as the royalty ruling over the spawn village kind of thing. And this is really cool. I've never like even walked around in here, to be honest. But it's super well made. Yeah, got a decent interior. It's very old school Minecraft, man, which I love in here. If I knew a town was going to be built around, I wouldn't have built an ass castle. No, I think the castle is perfect for it. Because it's kind of the royalty ruling over the city, right? I think it works super well. I also love, we did a lot of weird, like, statues around the server. Like, this one you can see, it's like a man chained down. I love the statues. And then you have the chains coming off of this floating island, keeping it up. I thought that this was really cool too. I don't know who did this, but it just adds that little bit kind of building out onto the floating islands. I remember there was one night where Charlie and I like accidentally got rid of all of the water here. And we were trying to figure out what the hell we were doing, man. I was so we like accidentally drained the whole thing with commands, and it was a disaster. The sewer you can go into, and this is the fun part of this is everybody just made little secrets everywhere. Like this down here, this room is so jarring to look at. Although maybe it's no longer. Yeah, it's just kind of wonky in here. They put an end portal and then all of the end portal blocks around, so it just looks very spooky. I'm super unhappy with how it looks compared to the insane builds around it. I think it looks fine, Cynic. I really do. You're such a cynic. What can I say? But then we started expanding even further. My favorite area we actually built on a stream. We just everybody built it. Yep, here's me getting murdered again. I'm telling you, there's just random me getting murdered around the map. But this is my favorite area. This is the Tuscany area. Feel free to press Bell's first ever creation. Brilliant. We love it. But this was a big old winery that we made. Winetopia outside patio here, this way to Winetopia. And this was basically like the Italian winery villa. And I think that there's still more work to do with this area. I love the idea of building out like another area over here. And then I set it up where I set up some warps on the server. Oh, dude, people are already building over here. Sick. I love that. This was not here earlier today, but this is gonna be the modern city. So people are already going crazy over here. The only building at Warp Modern, and it's new. Look at this. And my face is here. He's so cursed. Incredible. A whole Tuscan town would be cool. I think it would be. Like there's space over here to do that. So this area was gonna be the modern city. So I'm excited to see how people build this up. It's gonna need like way more space, honestly. But I figure it can expand into this area over here. But super cool, super duper cool. There's a subway system down over here. So I figured this area would be good for the modern city. This was just here. I'd never seen it before. I was just wandering around. But this is one of my other favorite views on the server, is right here. I feel like we framed this really well, because we built those mountains in the back. So it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just pretty. I like it. There's more too. It needs a cute Italian village. I agree. It really does. I don't know if that's something we build out. We have the note blocks over here. I wish it was easy to move these, but it's really not. But I feel like that we could have bridges that go this way, and then you could do an Italian village back here and continue Tuscany. There's a legit village over here. But we can get rid of that. It's easy to get rid of that. This was another build we did on stream. It was like a skeleton of an ender dragon, and you can't really tell unless you're standing here, which I think is really cool. Like everywhere else, it just looks like kind of piles of bones. But when you stand right at this angle, you see the eyes on the skull, and it kind of curls around. I thought it was really neat. And then just like a couple of the ribs taken out as a shrine over here. Warning, this is not a playground. It's incredible. And this was all before like azalea bushes and stuff too. I mean, this should be remade to have some of that too. It's just little flavor like this too. Like proper terraforming that went into this. You know, little pirate boats going around. Then there's Pirate Cove. This is Pirate Cove. We built this one. I think this was also on a stream. I built this ship because I wanted a pirate ship. I also think this is where the Tyler map heads are. Oh no, not that. I thought these were. Yeah, I don't know. But Pirate Cove was kind of just like a tropical island cove kind of vibe. I feel like it could also have had more done with it, and then we like royally screwed up back here. Something weird happened there. I really liked we had kind of a skull head here, and then boats could go down into here, and we had like a spooky lair. I think more can be done with that too. Just more that can be done. I love the octopus. I don't know who made this, but the kraken it fits so well in this area. It's super neat. And then I remember I built that, kind of the spiral staircase up the tree. I thought that looked really cool. And then little huts over here. And then this went into, we needed to connect all this back up to the main city, so all of this connects up to the main city again. But we wanted to create like lore over here. So we had an asteroid crash, and then it was going to be if you stepped near the asteroid, we actually had a command block set up. This was supposed to warp you to a desert, and then the desert would be just like another area of builds, just because a desert vibe is very different than this area. So we wanted to have a way to build in desert, and then I think everybody just stopped playing. We never did it. But this was kind of a research lab that was looking at the asteroid and doing stuff with it. Little tables outside this place. And then this was the castle, the evil castle, that had the dragon. The dragon still looks bad, okay? But it looked a lot worse in the past. It looked a lot worse in the past. It's better now than before. But anybody is more than welcome to rip this thing out and make a proper dragon. But I love the way that this looked. This castle never really got finished. But it was still cool. It was still cool. And yeah, there's other little secret things dotted around. There's some other areas. So fantasy world. This place is so cool. This was Flaky was experimenting with making custom biomes. So he just basically custom terraformed a whole area. And it looks wacky and looks incredible. Like, I really, really love how this turned out over here. And there's all kinds of little hidden secrets around here and little caves to go in, the claustrophobic caves. Well, it's just super cool. I'd love to see people do more with this too. And then it went into like a nice standard medieval village again over here. With like a fairy castle type thing. So I figured we'd call this fantasy world and people can continue to build here. Do some stuff. It's a wacky area. Man, it's like super cool though. He went crazy, man. Like there's so, I don't know what's going on in here, but there's so much around here, like custom caves, and it just all works despite looking so random. And I think that's what makes it so neat to me. You know, stuff floating in the sky and hot air balloons and floating cities, and like this weird biome over here looks so cool. It's so well done. I find it so interesting. So yeah. There was some other stuff too. I highly recommend just walk around the server and see what there is to see. If you want more details, you can join the Discord. You can play on here and grab some friends, pick an area, find a building that you want to just make a little bit better, add a little bit more detail to it, stuff like that. It's surprisingly peaceful. I do not remember there being a back alley here. Dude, I've never seen this before. Yo, this is sick. I had no clue that this path existed. There's a house back here. Yo. That's amazing, actually. Huh. I started the back alley today. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. I was like, wow, I've never seen that. Are there Hermitcraft mini heads on the server? I feel like there's definitely mini heads somehow that we can get, because like I have one on my head. So if not, you can just do like the player head thing to get. There's a website that has a bunch of player heads. All you've done is convince me not to join. The buildings are too nice for me. Sorry. That's fair. There's also the Temple of Jonas. Forgot about this. Jonas be with you. Jonas be with you. Our Lord and Savior, Jonas Fatson. It's incredible. Praise be. Praise be. So true. Oh, it's good times, man. Lot of time and memories on the server. Got the beehive that has no bees in it. It's just good. I really hope that people play on it and continue to add to it, because I just love walking around and seeing everything. It's like my happy spot is just flying around. I could just fly around in circles here forever, honestly. I like that you guys use common blocks. Lack of diamonds and golds make it feel more down to earth. Yeah, it's all about like telling a story with the builds, right? You know, when you think of it like that and you like role play through your builds, it just makes it that much more fun and look beautiful. This is where, like, we were talking about art form, man. This is art in here. Some of the stuff people have made is pure art. And this barn, oh my god, look at that barn. Holy, what a barn. I don't remember who made that barn. It was not me. I know that I built all this. Like, these were me. And looking at them, they're fine, right? I probably can't do much better today. But, they look fine. They're pretty good. I'm good at terraforming, and that's about it. Like, I did... Anywhere where you see, like this little pocket right here, this was me. Like, little tiny... This little ship was me. Just little tiny things. There's a whole area underneath here too. I'm telling you, there's stuff to see everywhere, man. Like, every little area has stuff to see. And I suppose the villa was a lot of my creative design too. I still think that this needed... We made this too white. Like, I almost think it needed like brick or something. Do you know what would actually... I think what would go crazy with it? The mud blocks that didn't exist. You sprinkled these in to here just to get like a little of that like stucco. Oh, dude, holy, that would be so good. We gotta use these. If anybody makes the Tuscany area and expands it, you gotta use mud bricks. I think this block is crazy. It's good for roads too. Am I good at redstone? No, I'm actually freaking terrible at redstone. I like never learned how. And it's crazy because it's just logic, right? Like I should be good at it. But it doesn't click in my brain at all. Just doesn't work. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you guys, let you know that you can play on it. Everything is linked in the Discord. So again, ! Discord in the chat. Highly recommend, like, everybody join the Discord. It's good. It's a good place to be. A lot of fun, nice people in the Discord. But check it out. Enjoy. Play, build, do things. Any thoughts around getting the decked out 2 castle in the server? That would be wild. That would be wild. That would be super cool. And just put it somewhere. That'd be cool. I feel like stuff would not copy over like correctly. And it would just be like broken. Thoughts about one quick dot age run? Yeah, we're not gonna be doing a quick dot age run. We're gonna be ending for today, chat. Thanks for coming out, enjoying a fun stream. It was a fun stream today. I actually really enjoyed streaming. This is not to be like weird, but this is the first time that I am ending my stream, and I'm like, I feel really good about that stream. I think that this was a good one. I felt like I was on the money today. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the help. Check out Ascension? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna immediately search that. Thanks again, guys. Fun content coming this week. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll see you when I see you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.